And now we will do exercise 3.1 as well as 3.2 combinedly. Okay, that means in this session we have to complete both the exercise at a time. Clear? So let's start with the first question. So the first question is, what is the name of horizontal and vertical line drawn in a Cartesian coordinate system? Okay, that means in a Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, this is a Cartesian coordinate system. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. Okay. So, what is the name of the vertical axis and the horizontal axis? As you have already known, this one is vertical axis because it is perpendicular to the base. So, what is the name of the vertical axis? The name of the vertical axis is, or vertical line is, y-axis. Understood? Or you can say ordinate. Clear? Similarly, the name of the horizontal axis, this is the horizontal axis which is parallel to the base. Okay, so this axis is parallel to the base, so it is known as horizontal axis. So the name of the horizontal line is x axis. Clear? Or you can say abscissa. Clear? So question number first, 1I is completed. Now the second question. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Now in question number 1, I got two lines. One is vertical and one is horizontal, or x-axis and y-axis. So whenever these two lines intersect each other, what is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? Okay. So whenever these two lines will be intersected with each other, they will form four planes or four parts. What are the name of those parts? They will form, this is the first part or the first plane, and its name is quadrant 1. Then they will form another plane. These are the planes. Okay, these are the xy plane, and this part is known as quadrant 2. The third part is known as quadrant 3. Okay, and the fourth part, or you can say the fourth plane, is known as quadrant 4. Hence, whenever the vertical and the horizontal line will intersect each other, then they will form four planes. Okay, four parts, and these planes are known as quadrant. Okay, so what is its answer? Its answer is quadrant. Since it is plural form, so quadrants. Right. Next, write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. That means we have to find the point of intersection of two lines. Suppose this is the horizontal line, okay, and this is the vertical line. So this horizontal line is known as x-axis, this vertical line is known as y-axis. Then these two lines will intersect each other at a point, this point. Okay. So if it is x-axis and it is y-axis, then they will intersect at this point. What is the name of this point? The name of this point is origin. Clear? So what is its answer? Its answer is origin. And if the question asks you to find the coordinate of that origin, what is its coordinate? Its coordinate is 0, 0. Clear? So the coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Okay. So these are the three questions from exercise 3.2. Okay. Now coming to the question number 2, which is from exercise 3.1. Okay. So question number 2 is from exercise 3.1. So in question number 3, it is given that, it is a very long question. A city has two main roads. Okay, there is a city. City means a town. Okay, like Raigada. Okay, a city has two main roads which cross each other at the center of the city. Okay, so there is a city. Suppose this is a city. Okay, and in this city there are two main roads. Okay. This is the first main road here, and this is the another main road. These are the roads. Okay, main roads. So main roads. This is another main road. So they cross each other at the center. That means they will cross each other. This is the first main road. This is the second main road. They cross each other at a point, and that point is the center. Here you can say the origin. O. Okay. These two roads are along north south. NS means north south. Okay. So as you know, this part, the topmost part is known as north. This is north, and this direction is south. Clear? And east west direction. Now this horizontal main road is in the direction of, this part is east and this is west. Okay, and all other streets of the city run parallel to these roads. Okay, it means there are also other streets except these two roads which are parallel to these roads. Some streets are parallel to this main road from north-south direction, and other are also parallel to this road from east-west direction. Okay, and are 200 meter apart. And those streets which are parallel to each other are 200 meter apart. Okay, for example, suppose there are various roads, or you can say the streets. Okay, so these streets are parallel to this road, north-south direction. Okay, and some streets are also parallel to this route. Understood? So this route. Now it is given that these are 5 streets in each direction. That means how many streets which are parallel to each other? There are 5 streets. Understood? Suppose this is your north-south direction and this is the main road. Then parallel to these roads there are also another 5 streets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Understood? So first naming the number of streets. This is the first, second, third route, fourth and fifth. Clear? Similarly, in east-west direction there are also 5 parallel streets. So this is the first street. You can say 1. This is the second street. Okay. So second, and this is your third street. Similarly, you have to draw another 2 streets parallel to this main road, 4th street, and this is your 5th street. Understood? And the distance between them is 200 meter. Okay, since we have taken, this is the main road and this one is the main road, and they will meet each other at a point O, origin. Then this distance is 200 meter, this distance is 200 meter, this distance is 200 meter. Okay, so if we will draw this diagram in a graph paper, it is very difficult to draw. Why? Because we need a large paper, because 200 meter distance gap we have to take. So for our convenience, we can take this 200 meter as 1 centimeter. Okay, if you remind the graph paper, you know in a graph paper there are various vertical lines as well as there are various horizontal lines. Okay, and these two lines, whenever they will intersect with each other, then they will form some boxes, and these boxes are in the form of square. Okay, and the length between any two consecutive vertical lines or horizontal line is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Clear? So whenever you are going to draw this in your graph paper, then you should take, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, then you will draw the street at a distance of 1 cm. This is 1 cm, this is 2 cm, okay, this is 3 cm, this is 4 cm, and 1 cm represents 200 meter. 2 cm represents another 200 meter. Then this 1 cm represents another 200 meter. Understood? Similarly, in vertical direction also, this is 1 cm, this is 1 cm, this is 1 cm, and this is 1 cm. Understood? Okay. Now there are 5 streets parallel to east-west direction and 5 streets parallel to north-south direction. Okay. So represent the streets in single line. Now this is the representation. Okay, we represented all the streets in this graph paper. Again, how many streets referred as 4,3? It means what? Okay, it means we have to identify the number of streets which represents 4, 3. 4 means what? 4 is the x coordinate. And 3 means what? 3 is the y coordinate. Okay. It means 4 represents the number of streets in north-south direction. Okay. I am writing this. It is also given in the question that x coordinate means what? Number of street. Okay. Number of street in north-south direction. Okay. I have not mentioned it in this whiteboard, okay, due to shortage of space, but it is given in the book. Similarly, y coordinate means number of street in east-west direction. Okay, so you have to find the fourth number street in north-south direction and the third number street in east-west direction. Why? Because this x coordinate 4 represents the north-south direction streets and the y coordinate, that is the 3, represents the street in east-west direction. So let's find the fourth number street in north-south direction. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the street, fourth number street in north-south direction, and you have to find the third number street in east-west direction. This is the east-west direction. 1, 2 and 3. See, this is your street, third number street in east-west direction. And you can see these two streets will meet at a point. Okay, and that meeting point's coordinate is 4, 3. Understood? And you have to find that point where both the fourth number street of north-south direction and the third number street from east-west direction will collide or meet. Okay. Why it is 4, 3? Because if you start your journey from this origin and you are going to reach at this point, then you have to cross this distance in x-axis. How much distance? 4 units in x-axis. So this is 4, and then move towards the top up to how much distance? See, 3, and this is 3. So we have to cover 3 units in y-axis. So this point represents 4, 3. Okay. Now the question is, how many streets referred as or represented as 4, 3? Okay, so this is the only street. Okay, this is the only street which represents 4, 3. So how many streets? Only one street. Okay, so the answer is one street. Understood? Similarly, you can also find the meeting point of any street. Suppose you are going to find the 1, 1. 1, 1 means what? First number street in north-south direction and first number street in east-west direction. So first number street in north-south direction is this, and first street in east-west direction is this, and they will meet at a point, this point, and this point's coordinate is 1, 1. Similarly, any point's coordinate you can also find, and in each point only one street referred or represented. Similarly, how many street referred as 3, 4? 3 means third number street in north-south direction. Okay, so this is the third street in north-south direction. This is 1, and fourth street in east-west direction, and this is your fourth street. Okay, see, this is your fourth street, and this is your third street in north-south, and it is east-west, and they will meet at a point, and this point coordinate is 3, 4. Okay, then how many street referred as 3, 4? Only one street. This street, street number 3 in north-south direction, represent or referred as 3, 4. This answer is one street. Okay, one street. In which direction? You have to write that. One street in north-south direction. Okay, so this is done, and this is question from exercise 3.1. Okay.